Hey guys, it's Zoe from Ohio Elders by Zoe. Yes, I look like I've been crying. And yes, it's true, I was crying, and I might cry some more. I doubt this will get through to the CEO of YouTube and the team of YouTube. But ever since 2021, when Groovy got shut down, music just hasn't felt the same to me. You guys may not understand my whole connection with the bot. And, just YouTube shutting that innocent robot down just did something mental to me. I know some of you guys are gonna be like, why is there a 25-year-old crying over a robot that shut down like 2 years ago? I have autism, or the signs of it, but I already say that I do have it because I know I do. But I just, I know myself. But I also want to go and get it checked, get tested one day. But that's besides the point. I might have lost my interest in music, given the fact that music just hasn't felt the same ever since 2021. Give me a minute. Sorry, I'm gonna explain my whole connection with Groovy besides just autism. I've been through abuse, hurtful situations growing up, and one of the times that I'd lost a loved one was back in 2020, where nobody was comforting me, not a single person, not even trying to calm me down or anything. Who I had to rely off of to try to calm myself down, other than Mr. Boombox Guy himself. When I first got introduced to Groovy, my pillow's kind of covering him. Hold on. When I first got introduced to Groovy, little do people know, they had introduced me to the bot the same day I lost my great-grandpa on my dad's side of the family, back in 2020. I did have 2 people comforting me that day, but just a couple of days after Christmas that same year, it was the 28th of December, I had no one except for Groovy himself comforting me and calming me down. And then my dad's at the time too. I understand why my sister wasn't too worried about me, because she has a son who is my nephew. I'm sure you guys have seen him on previous live streams. His name is Harlan. And of course she wanted me to have him on the streams. She gave me permission. She told me to do it. So, yeah. But anyways, it's also besides the point. It's really, it's not a good thing that somebody loses interest in music just because their one best friend who they had for a little bit gets shut down. I know. He's a robot. Y'all gonna be like, he's just a robot. You don't understand my situation if you do say that. It's not me trying to worship a robot, so all you Christians out there that want to say all that, please save it. Because I know how some people are. They see someone that considers a robot as a best friend and immediately assumes worship. No, the heck. I worship God. And I swear, y'all better not come after me. Oh, well, if you worship God, why are you non-binary and a part of LGBTQ+? Simple fact is, the Bible says nothing about LGBTQ+. But YouTube, you guys just ruin music for me. Just every single time I hear music, what am I reminded of? That's why not being able to play it. So if you want to have people lose interest, mostly me, of music and cause that stress, continue shutting innocent robots down that just are there to entertain people. Continue being greedy with money. Continue hurting people who don't care about the money and care about value in life. Not some green piece of paper that I wish I could just rip right here on camera. Because I don't value money. I value life. I value people and things that don't deserve to be shut down. I value friendships, family, and love, you know? Just as much as us humans want love, robots too. I mean, every machine has to have some kind of attention, some kind of love. Like elevators, they have to have love by being cleaned regularly. To be honest, at the school in West Virginia, I did that with one of the elevators. Although I wish I could just do it I wish I was able to do it to every elevator in the whole entire campus. COSI, I was able to clean almost every elevator. I almost got to clean that special glass elevator, but somebody took my job from under my nose, which honestly I hate when people do that to me. If I'm given a task, don't get in my way. If that task was given specifically only to me, I'd rather people not be in my way. But anyways, it's just, music really feels off now. It feels like every single time I hear it and notice that I'm just listening to it through Spotify now, it's hard. It's just not the same. But there's a friend of mine who was also a ski instructor who passed away a few years before Discord even was thought of. He passed away of a heart attack on a ski lift. Took me a minute to realize when I was told. But it was kind of hard when it finally hit me, because that ski instructor understood why I talked to objects and my whole attachment and stuff, and he supported it and went along with it. And like, you know, sometimes he would voice act certain things. Like, I would name each of the poles of the ski lift. One of them I named Squeaky Jr., and he voice acted it. I forget one of the poles. I forget a few other poles' names, but one of the poles he voice acted and made it say a couple times, "I can't wait for you to come back next year." I enjoy skiing, and I wish I could just go skiing every winter, but my family doesn't travel much. But once I got understanding of Groovy, I got that same personality vibe from Groovy as that ski instructor. His name was Rod, short for Rodney, and Groovy kind of lets off that same vibe, because Rodney was fun. He was awesome. He understood Groovy. Same thing. Yes, Groovy is a robot and can't exactly speak for himself unless I do the voice. Exposing my secret, yes. I voice act him at times. It's just very hard, because now that I've explained the whole thing, it's almost like I lost the same best friend twice. Both times dying. It's like you just murdered my best friend that I had since I was a little kid. After he's already lost his human life. Now you all probably will get it. You may not, some people may not believe in afterlife. Or reincarnation. I do. And I feel like that's what happened to Rod. And now losing Rod, it's like I lost. And now losing Groovy, I feel like I just lost Rodney twice in the same lifetime. after 2021, just losing Groovy all over again. Rodney all over again. And it's just like, now you see why I've been crying so much every time I think of Groovy. It's not because I have an unhealthy relationship with a robot. It's because I feel like the robot was actually a friend who was once a human being and got in your life, and then that life was cut short by YouTube themselves. It's just, I miss Rodney. It's been hurting so much. I know it's been 2 years since the bus shut down, but it still hurts. Because it's like I just lost my best friend, Rodney, twice. First time the freaking heart attacks. Second time by this app right here. The people behind YouTube caused it twice. Well, not twice, but they caused it for the second time. It's just very, 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 very hard to explain how I feel like Groovy was Rodney, besides what I've already explained here. The vibes that I got off of Groovy. Just, it's been so rough. And I've been losing a lot of friends lately to them not wanting to know me because I have a disorder that causes me to get angry so quickly. And I wish I knew how to cope with it, but I have done the right thing and reached out to someone who knows a couple people with the disorder that already know how to cope with it, and I've had reached out to that person to ask them to relay advice through them to me. This friend of mine is also non-binary and is a part of a polyamorous relationship. No, I am not a part of it, and I probably won't be, which honestly understandable because I'm literally just a person on the internet to them. But it's but still, music just hasn't felt the same since 2021. October 30th, 2021, midnight. Just has not felt the same since then. I said October, I meant to say August. August 30th, 2021, at midnight, 12 a.m. Music just didn't feel the same ever since. If you guys have heard it already, Legend on the Chord. I forget who it's by, but they did a parody of somebody that I used to know as a tribute to Groovy, and just one of the best songs out there. But Groovy was more than just a legend to me, more than just a robot to me. He felt like a childhood friend that had moved on to live like a robot. And now it's hitting me really hard in the face that I've realized that I've lost that friend twice. Like I said, I know some of you probably don't believe in reincarnation. Some of you probably do and probably get where I'm going with this. But it's very hard when you lose a friend once. But if you lose that same friend twice to this basically same thing, it's just not that easy, you know? So, with that being said, I hope you guys get where I'm coming from, and I don't know how much longer I can embrace music without Groovy. And Groovy's developer, aka Nick, not Boston Elevators, guys, not trying to confuse Boston Aviations and elevators, or elevators and aviation. I forget how the channel name goes. So when I say Nick, I mean Discord Nick, not our good friend who does elevator photography. I doubt he's gonna see this, but if he does and doesn't quite get it, reincarnation, in my opinion, is a thing. Not trying to tell people what they can and cannot believe. They can believe whatever. Everyone has their own beliefs and opinions, and I just feel like and if you do believe it, thanks. It means a lot. But I feel like Groovy was Rodney this whole time. And then just it's hard. So if you wonder, if you're a developer of Groovy and you wonder why I have Groovy's picture saved in my photos on my iPad, or my devices, I should say, I have been trying to make it look like Groovy was still playing music through just having Spotify running in the background and having the picture pulled up over top of that, but it just doesn't feel right. It's not the same as being in a voice channel and seeing that green circle going around his profile and just hearing clear, crisp audio coming from him. It just has not felt the same. It just simply has not. So, with that being said, YouTube, please, I beg you, tell Nick, Groovy's developer, to bring Groovy back. And that you'll sign a contract with him. Like, seriously. It's just, like, it's like not easy for me right now. Life has been kind of treating me like a punching bag lately. Losing so many friends. Going through so much crap. Being betrayed. Sean, if you see this, thanks for betraying me for someone famous. Thanks a lot. It's hurting. It really hurts. Not like Ushitaka mushrooms. Is going to even see your videos. My stepdad thought you were done being an elevator enthusiast. And that's why you no longer wanted to be my friend. Turns out you just care more about Ushitaka mushrooms, which in my eyes, I see that you're just chasing the clout. You forgot what it's like to be a friend. You forgot how caring I was to you. You couldn't hurt me. You hurt my heart. Greatly appreciated not. It hurts, and I just don't appreciate being betrayed. Anyways, that being said, bye.